Hey everybody, this is Tildy. I'm going to do a quick video on GINA Overlays today. I know that most of us who are rating are using GINA, as we should, and it does some really cool things for us. So basically, just as a refresher, GINA is a third-party program that reads our EverQuest log files, and it looks for specific text strings. And when it sees one of those text strings, it reacts by either applying text through an overlay, or text and sound, or maybe even doing a countdown bar timer in certain situations. Right now I'm just going to talk about the basic text overlay because I think this is the one I hear the most questions or complaints about. Now, to do this yourself, what I would suggest is pick a trigger that you know is bothering you. So for example, in the Zulus prime rate, I know a cloud of disease moves towards a character, person, whoever. That one has always been like in the middle of my screen and way too big. So if I open up that trigger, I see that this is the actual text that it's searching for. Now notice these bracket, S bracket, or paren, S paren, sorry, those are actually wildcards. That means the character name. So I know that it's going to be searching for a cloud of disease moves towards somebody's character name. And just to test this, you can see down here in my save box, a cloud of disease begins to form around tilde, just as my tester. So if I hit enter on this, we can see that this kind of comes up over the top of my UI. It's too big, it's word wrapping, it's kind of ugly. So I think I want to change that. Now, really simple thing to do is once you have trigger selected and you've got a good tester set up for yourself, you're going to be on this page. You're going to go under the Overlays tab here, and you have two sections. You have text overlays and timer overlays. Now, we'll talk about timers another time, but right now we're just going to talk about the basic default text overlay. We're going to say properties, and you can see that it brings up the overlay window, and this is going to kind of a graphical representation of what's going to happen when a text trigger fires. Now, so I don't want it in the middle of my screen, and I want to move it up higher. So the first thing I'm going to do is move it up to the top corner here. I'm also going to probably drag the box so that it's just as wide but more narrow. So hopefully I can get things to, instead of word wrap, just come across the screen at the top there. Just for giggles, I'm going to change this to Tahoma because I don't like Arial. And I'm going to change this to like a 25 size. And you can see that it's much smaller here. You can do things like change your background colors, etc., but I'm just going to use this for now. I'm going to hit save here. And then I'm going to hit that trigger.
The cloud for rest of the event.
Much better. So I can see it's not on my UI. It's up out of the way. It's not word wrapping anymore. It's plenty big for me to see and read and understand. And that's it. So you can change all of these. You can. This is when you make one change, I should say, to one trigger, the default. If everything's using default, it's going to change it for everything. You can go through GINA, and we'll talk about this a little bit more when we talk about creating custom triggers. But for example, you can go under here and change the categories and assign those to different text fonts. So like if you wanted these alerts to be here and your timers to be on the right. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in later videos. But for now, it should help the guys who just want to get GINA running and get it readable, get it usable, not blocking your UI. I hope it helps you out. Talk to you guys later. Bye.